Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become.
Welcome back. Here we are just arriving at Bonterra Resort in Benicassim. I think that's how you pronounce it. As you can see, the road in is absolutely fine. There's a Mercadona directly opposite the site, then a Lidl and a Burger King just behind us, literally a 2-minute walk from the site, which is perfect. We checked in online, which made for the quickest and easiest check-in we've ever had on a campsite. We were literally given a map and a pitch number, and then we were off. We're on a deluxe pitch, which there are only a few of. One thing to be wary of, because we're here for more than a week, we are limited to 4 kilowatts of electric per day, and then anything over that we're charged for. So when you leave, you need to tell them you're leaving and see what your bill is. So just be mindful of that. It depends on how long you stay for. So as you leave reception, there are 2 main roads on the site with little streets coming off them, which goes to the pictures. Along the right hand side here are the chalets, and then you've got the new swimming pool. And on the right hand side are the deluxe pictures. As you can see, they're plenty big enough for a tag. They're lovely and long and a decent width as well. One of the other bonuses to these pictures is they are pea gravel instead of that red dusty sand that gets absolutely everywhere and makes a right old mess. So let's take you around the site. So here's the motorhome service area, which if you come in the way I have is going to be a bit tight for a tag. And then just behind us you've got the table tennis area, then the multi-purpose sports area and the kids play area and the entertainment area. They do have yoga and Pilates and things like that in the multi-sports area on a morning. This is the other road which leads back down the site and towards the entrance. All the pictures are down the little streets which are off this road, and most of which are dead ends, which is really unusual. You can't get through from one side to the other, which I've not seen on a campsite before. There's even a car wash on site, although most people seem to use the motorhome service point for that. So the site is kept absolutely immaculate by the staff. They're always out cleaning and gardening and just generally keeping the area tidy.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down. 'Cause I ain't got nobody. I always feel so lonely when the day is through. I'm in the spotlight, night on to midnight. I want somebody to hold my hand. 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I used to spend time with all my friends, but
There's also a number of villas that you can rent out which look really neat and tidy. These are them just here at the bottom of the site. Then there's car parking behind them and electric car charging points.
who's gonna like me if I'm not there? 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I try to get everyone.
There's even an outside gym, and there is actually an inside gym just near reception and a social club as well, but we didn't go in there so I can't show you those. Around the site there's plenty of water points as well, which is probably used for before everything was a service pitch. So let's take you around the new swimming pool. So this one's brand new. It opens at 10:30 on a morning, but you generally have to ring reception and get them to come down and open it. They're a little bit slow on the opening. It's very quiet during the week. There's always plenty of room. And the site do allow the community to come in and use the facility, so it gets busy over a weekend. And then you've got the second pool there, which is by the bar. And then toilet blocks wise, there are 4 of them on site. These are kept absolutely immaculate. I don't know how well you can see it, but they are extremely powerful and lovely in hot showers. Facilities include a dog wash area, and then your usual outside washing for your dishes and your clothes. The reception, you've also got the washing area, the doctors, a kids club and a hairdresser's, which is cash only if you do use it, and you do have to book at reception, they're quite busy. Tokens are obtained from reception and they are €4 each, and that's one for the washers and one for the dryers. The bar area, we did have a lovely meal on our first night, a lovely Caesar salad, which was beautiful. So there is Wi-Fi available on the site, however this is only for one device, and there is a pack where you can pay monthly for up to 5 devices, and you also get English TV. I think that was around €50 for the whole month, but because we're not here that long, we haven't looked at it, and to be honest, we've just been using my phone. So if you head left out of the site, then you first right, it takes you down to the beach. There's a couple of restaurants on here, and then when you reach the beach at the bottom, this side of it appears to be more residential. There's no restaurants or shops down this side, whereas if you turn right when you get to the bottom, there's a little bit of a residential area, boardwalk, and then you hit the sort of the town side. One thing we have noticed about the site is at this time of year it appears to be retired people doing longer stays, and there's very few children on site.
You must think that I'm a restless case because I ran away, because I ran away. If you listen to the words I say, you know that I'm okay, you know it's just a phase. Don't think I'm leaving cause I'm not at all, and if you get hurt it's unintentional. I just wanted you to realize that I'm the one you like, that I'm the one you like. So where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
The whole town has a great network of cycle tracks. You can pretty much get all the way along the seafront. In addition to the cycle tracks, the old railway line has also been turned into a cycle track, and that can be accessed from the rear of the site through this gate just there. You just need a card from reception, and it's stunning views from it, and all the old bridges and tunnels are still in place, which is quite spectacular to see. We also had a ride around the town centre. It's quite a large town. This is the main street. There's loads of little streets off it, with bars and shops on. And over the weekend, it is actually quite busy with a really nice atmosphere. think it's time to chill with a barbecue and a beer and enjoy the rest of our time here before we move on again.